So today we're going to go on a bit of a road trip up to Leeds to see my brother-in-law and his girlfriend. En route, we're going to be stopping off in Bakewell, well I hope we are, to see if we can find a vegan Bakewell tart. Wish us luck. Okay, so we had a really nice lunch of a sort of potato tortilla type thing with a nice salad. It had like a dill dressing of some sort. Now we're about to head off for Bakewell. I think it's probably going to be about 2.5 hours, but we'll show a few sort of clips in between. See you soon. Making a good start. One thing that I never thought I would say is that even though that's kind of like a smushed vegetable thing, it's one of my favourite things. And growing up, that was like my worst nightmare, but now it's like the best thing in the world. So unfortunately we've had to pull over because we've got some warning lights come up. I think it might be the brake fluid, possibly. So we've got in contact with the RAC and hopefully they'll be with us soon, maybe within the next hour, but hopefully we'll still make it to Bakewell at some point before we head on to Leeds, even if that's just a stop for 5 minutes, because I really want to find that vegan Bakewell tart. So we've just had an update saying that they're going to give us another update in half an hour, but they're really busy, so it's not giving me a hell of a lot of faith in the fact that they're going to be here within the hour, but we'll update you again soon. Okay, so we've got somebody coming hopefully within the next 40 minutes then, which isn't all that, much more than an hour, so that's not too bad going. Still, fingers are crossed that they'll be able to do something for us so we can just carry on our way. Literally, we're so far away from home here, and we're about equal distance away from my brother-in-law's house, so it's not a good place to get stuck if we get stuck. Okay, the RAC man is here, wish us luck. Okay, so he's had a look, he's cleared the faults, but it looks like there might be one of the batteries in the main sort of hybrid battery that is starting to get a bit weaker. So what it's done is it's sort of started shutting down the hybrid system, which has brought up the different faults. However, he's cleared them, they've gone off, so we're safe to go, but we are going to have to start looking at booking in for a service or something like that with a Toyota garage or one that specialises in hybrids. So fingers crossed we get up to Leeds, and then if we can get down to Luton in the next few days, I should be able to get in a garage there, and if not, we'll have to wait until we're home to Gloucestershire, with another potential of having to call out the RAC again, unfortunately. But I pay for it, so I'm definitely going to make use of it, and on we go. So unfortunately it's gone 6 o'clock, which means all of the cake shops in Bakewell would be closed, so we've made the hard decision to just carry on to Leeds. However, this vlog may turn into a 1.5-day vlog, because we possibly will go on the way to Luton tomorrow and see what we can find then. Yeah, I'm disappointed that was a bit of a fail, but we weren't expecting to have to call the RAC roadside assistance out, were we? So, yeah. unfortunately the lights have come back on, or the warning lights have come back on the dashboard. I'm starting to feel a little bit of a difference in the drive now as well, unfortunately, but we've stopped once already and now we're stopping again. Because we know it's to do with the hybrid engine, we know that it's nothing to worry about too much. But we do need to try to get in somewhere tomorrow, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to try that. We've got about 12 miles left now to get to where we need to go, so hopefully we can crawl there. If it seems like it's getting worse or anything, then obviously we're going to have to stop over and wait for the RAC again. So yeah, wish us luck. See you soon. Okay, so we got to Morgan's house and I feel quite stressed because that was a hell of a journey. I think we're going to order some food soon. I don't know what else the plan is, but I'm just going to forget about the car until tomorrow morning, and then we're probably going to have to phone up the local Toyota garage to see if they can have a look at it. Let's have a look what food we get. Okay, so I'm a little bit calmer now. I'm not feeling quite as stressed. We've ordered a Donna Summer. We'll have to have a look what that looks like when it gets here, but we're about to watch a film called Yesterday, which we've had on our watch list for a while, so I'm looking forward to that. So the food is just downstairs and it's on its way up. When it's here, I will take you through it. I may well have got a bit carried away. Right, I'm so full and I'm knackered, so I think I'm going to do my Duolingo and hit the sack. So I shall see you soon. Okay, so I've got a bit of an update. We've booked into a Toyota garage in Luton on Monday morning, so we now have to try to get the car from Leeds to Luton. I think we'll probably set off with the warning lights on, see how it drives. If things start feeling a bit weird again, we're probably going to have to call the RAC out again and see if they can clear the faults like they did last time. If we can get to Luton, we're good, because we were going to be there for a few days anyway. But yeah, I'll keep you updated and we'll keep this going until we until we get to Luton at least. Okay, so we got back to the car to leave Leeds to get to Luton, and the warning lights are still there, but we're going to head off, see how it goes and see how the car feels. We'll take you with us. Okay, so we're at our first service station stop, probably about no more than a seventh of the way there, but she was groaning a bit, so we want to cool her down. I also want to check the oil and the coolant and everything else just to be sure. But yeah, stop one. Okay, so we're on to service station number 2. I'll film on the way in so we can see which one that is. Which service station was this? Woodall.
Bye.
Alright, let's see if we can get more than 30 miles this time. Fingers crossed. As you probably guessed, we're not going to try to make it to Bakewell today, purely to the fact that we just need to get to Luton, and then I don't even want to drive for a few days, purely to the fact that she's struggling and we need to get her in to have her service and for them to find out what's going on. but we will do it another time, and there's so many more adventures coming up where we're going to be able to showcase loads of really cool places like that. So just bear with us in future videos. Okay, so we're now at another service station. This one sort of took us right off the M1. I don't know where we are now, but we're somewhere near Nottingham. She's struggling a little bit still, you know, she's struggling, but she's doing all right. I changed into some aqua shoes because I felt like maybe it'd be easier to drive, so I could really feel her and be at one with her, you know. And it has seemed to work. I can really feel sort of when she's struggling, when she's not. So yeah, another service station. So that was the stop, I think it was Donington services. And inside, I've just showed you that little clip, and it genuinely gives me vibes of Orlando Airport in Florida in the US. If anyone else has been, let me know if you think the same. Okay, and we're at another service station. We made quite a good distance. I think we may have to still stop once more than this. What service station are we at the moment?
It's Watford Gap.
Okay, we're at Watford Gap. I'm going to see if there's any food, I don't know, see if there's a bit of lunch. And then we're going to continue, but we should be there now after we've left here within sort of an hour, even factoring in another stop. So
we're less than 50 miles.
Less than 50 miles. Okay, so we just went into the service station. I had some Thai green veg noodles, and I also, because I'm feeling quite knackered, I also got an iced vanilla latte with oat milk from Gloucester. Now we're going to try to set off and see if we can make it the whole way there. Probably another stop in the way, but we'll see what we do.
Where are we, Matt?
This is going to be the last stop, only because I need a pee. Oh, careful, dogs. And this is the Newport Pagnell service station, which gives us about 25 minute to half an hour drive to my parents' house in Luton. So, yeah, we're almost there, thankfully. She's done it, I hope. Okay, so we're 14 miles to Luton now, and we've just been playing around, sort of coming up with a little rhymey thing. I don't know what it is, but I just started saying, "Oh, Franny Fran Fran, if anybody can, Franny Fran can."
Did you hear that car?
I think after a couple of days of pretty much just driving all day, I think I might be going a little bit crazy, if you wouldn't say I wasn't ready. Maybe? I don't know. Look who it is! Oh, hello! He's a big boy. He goes woof, does he? Oh. Okay, so we've now got to my mum and dad's house in Luton. Fran, our car, got us there. She struggled a bit, but she got us here. She's booked in a couple of days now in the Toyota garage in Luton, so I don't know if I'm gonna stop this vlog here. I might keep it going for another day. Okay, so it's now Monday morning and I'm about to take the car down to the Toyota garage to drop it off. Ooh, well, wish me luck. Okay, so I've dropped the car off, handed over the keys, and I should hear something within a few hours. So keep your fingers crossed for us. These fingers, yeah, gotta keep them crossed because it could be very expensive, but I'm telling myself it's gonna be thousands and thousands because, you know, if it's less, it'll feel just that little bit less painful. Okay, so got the phone call from the Toyota garage and it does look like we need a full hybrid battery replacement, which ordinarily costs over £2,000, but they're going to give us £1,000 off, which will take it to £1,600. We don't really have much of a choice on the matter, so I think we're going to have to go for it. He is going to try to get more of a discount off by speaking to his manager, but I think we're just going to have to do it. And if it is done, then we'll be getting the battery in for tomorrow morning and fixed tomorrow. So let's just continue this until we've got the car back and we know what's going on. Okay, so the saga of the Prius, it's still not finished. Woohoo! So I spoke to a taxi driver yesterday and he told me about where he gets his batteries replaced, which is significantly lower. I then spoke to the person who sold me the car and the battery had actually been replaced recently. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to London now to see the person who fitted it last time. They're going to have a look at it. If it's something they've done, apparently they'll do it for free. If it's not, then they'll do it for part cost, so that's fantastic. Okay, so we've just stopped at a service station. That's kind of like the story of this video really, isn't it? I had a matcha latte and a, what was it, an avocado falafel flatbread, and Bethan had like a berry, what was it called?
Croissant.
A berry croissant. And yeah, we're gonna head there now. Hopefully we'll be able to just do a full run now between here and Ilford, where this place is. But it's raining really bad today and there's a lot of spray on the road, so it's a bit slower than normal. Okay, so we've just been into London and had a new battery fitted. We also thought we'd put it through an MOT as well, because obviously what the Toyota garage was saying about the exhaust, and it's passed. There's a couple of little advisories, but apart from that, we should be good, and you know, she should be amazing. So that is quite possibly the end of the saga we've been on over the last, you know, several days. I will call that it now. However, obviously we don't have to worry anymore because we're all good, we're safe, there's nothing to worry about urgently. So yeah, don't forget to look after yourself and our beautiful planet. See you soon.